Alright, hey guys, Hi-Fri here. Anyway, I just want to let you guys know real quick before I start this video that there is a scammer in the comments pretending to be me. They're trying to link to like a Telegram page, so I just want to let you know if you see anybody in there with like kind of my name or looks similar to my name, and they're offering any kind of prizes, or they're saying, you know, to contact me on Telegram or anything like that, just be aware that they are not me. They are somebody impersonating me. So I just want to let you guys know that if you do see them or they try to message you, just go ahead and report them in the comments. I'll try to take care of it and try to filter out comments that have any kind of language like that. But I just want to let you guys know, if somebody does contact you and they're saying, you know, oh, you want a giveaway or anything like that, I'll never do any kind of giveaway in the comment section of any kind of video. I do not have a Telegram. I've never had a Telegram. I don't have WhatsApp or anything like that. So if somebody contacts you and they're saying that they're me and they're trying to offer you some kind of prize or something like that, just know that it is a scam, and just go ahead and report them in the comments. Hopefully YouTube will do something about it soon, but we shall see. We shall find out. So anyway, so without further ado, I have a simple video for you guys. I have a whole bunch of other ones that have been in the works, but I have had all kinds of issues trying to record them. The only time I can ever get anything done around here is late at night when everybody's sleeping and the bird is not screaming. Currently, she's on my shoulder right now. I don't know if you can see her. So, this is Ava. Ava's a bird. Say hi, Ava. Ava, say hi. Anyway, this is Ava, and she's annoying. She likes to scream a lot, and she makes a big mess, and she also gets very horny. Ava, stop getting horny. Alright, come on. Come on, bird. So, anyway. So, that's why I have a lot of trouble filming videos, because I gotta do them at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and half the time I have to do them, I'm like super tired, so. Anyway, couple shout outs. So one of them is a buddy of mine. His name is Will. He actually put together the computer that I have here that I edit my videos with, and do like my 3D prints and stuff and take measurements on. He hooked me up with a few iems, and so I just wanted to say thank you to Will. Super awesome guy. He sent me like a bunch of stuff to take a look at. And I want to leave it up to you guys what you want to see me do with these. So just let me know what you want done with them. And then there was another very generous donor who sent me this giant box of like 30, it was like 25 iems they sent me. So you know who you are. I just wanted to give a huge thank you to that person. There are quite a few little gems in here, like older pieces that I wanted to share with you guys. And again, I'm going to leave it up to you what you'd like to see me do with them. I can maybe do like a comparison video where I compare some of them together, or I can do a teardown video, look at the drivers inside, that kind of stuff. So let me know what you guys want to see. But yeah, so I got a bunch of stuff here. I mean, I have so many iems. I'm like drowning in iems right now. It's not even funny. I'm like completely overwhelmed, and I have no idea even where to start. So, but yeah, so let's just get started, and we'll take a look at the first one. So this one, and I do apologize, a few of these I'm not going to know what they are, so I just want to let you guys know that. If they don't have a label on them, good luck, man. It's going to be really hard for me to tell you guys what they are. So first one on the list is the KB Ear KS2. So I believe these are a 1DD 1BA hybrid that came out about a year, 2 years ago, I want to say. So here, actually, I'm going to zoom in because this is easier. So yeah, so anyway, so this is the KB Ear KS2, and yeah, they're known for being kind of like bassy iems. I'm not sure what kind of drivers they are. looks similar to like a KZ kind of driver, but yeah, there's supposedly a BA in there somewhere as well. I could be wrong though. Yeah, no, I see the wires there. So anyway, that's a cool one. Then I have, and it's going to go back and forth between earbuds and earphones. So then we have these, and now I'm not sure what these are. I assume these are a blonde. So if you guys could tell me what these are, that would be very helpful, because I have no idea what they are. But I assume by the cable that they're a blonde earbud. But yeah, so kind of nifty. And let's zoom out real quick. And I have a few of these too. There'll be a few of them. So in this one here, we have I forget what these were called. I forget the company, but anyway, so these, let me just focus in on them real quick. It says EP35 on the cable, but yeah, they're another like 14.5 millimeter kind of IEM style earbud. So you see like the 4 vent holes there, and then they have this, and this is actually the first time I've seen this in real life, but they have this oval design on the mouthpiece. So pretty interesting. But yeah, they sound pretty good. MMCX connections. So if you guys are familiar with the model of these, let me know. But yeah, they sound pretty decent. They're not bad. And then they come with this like nice braided cable, and I assume it's the stock cable just because it has the lettering on there. So I don't know. Maybe you guys could help inform me a little bit on what they are. Like I said, I'm not going to know the names of a few of these because I'm already bad enough with names. Also that, and I'm just might not remember them, but a few of them don't have any kind of labels on them. So here we got a pair of KB earbuds, and again, I'm not sure what kind these are, but they are KB ear. Same thing, they're like 14.5 millimeter. I believe all of them are 14.5. So, and then let's get into this one real quick. So a few guys might remember these. No, these are not the DQSMs. I wish they were. Somebody told me that they thought they were the DQSM Hermits, but these are the Moondrop. What is it? Moondrop Spaceship. Sorry. So yeah, so Moondrop Spaceships. Kind of a cool looking IEM. And then next to them we have another classic Moondrop. A little better sounding. Now I want to say these are the SSR. I don't think they're the SSPs. I think they're the SSRs, but I could be wrong. If you guys know how to identify them, let me know, because I have no idea how to identify them. But yeah, beryllium diaphragm, 6mm beryllium. They sound pretty good. They got quite a bit of like timbre to them, like scratchy or kind of like a staticky kind of timbre, but they're like super high resolving, not a lot of bass, pretty bright overall, but they don't sound bad. They sound pretty good. So we have these, and yeah, magically the paint is like in perfect condition. There's, I don't think, a chip anywhere on them, so that's kind of cool to see. And then we get into the next one here. Stop it. So this next one is the Smabat earbuds. I'm not sure what the model number is. Again, I do apologize, guys. I didn't get a list of like what everything is, and I didn't want to bother the previous owner. But yeah, so MMCX terminals on the earphones themselves, and pretty nice looking. This is my first Smabat or small bat product, and decent cable. It's kind of springy. It's nothing special, but it's not bad. It's just a cable. And then we go from those to the next one here. Alright, now these Mix CDER. I don't know, maybe you guys could help me out with these. But yeah, so we got these. Come on. So again, it's like another 14 plus millimeter. You can see they got the dampeners right on the end of the nozzles there. All metal build. Not bad looking, not bad sounding either. I don't have too much experience with these larger, kind of large format driver, you know, earbud style or earphone style. You know, you can put on your own ear tips. So I'm relatively new to that whole world. So, but yeah, if you guys know anything about these, or if any of the earbuds, if you know like what the driver technology is, please go ahead and let me know. I'd hate to take them apart just because I'm not familiar. And then these we'll cover here in a second. We'll get to those a little bit later, but let's get into the next layer. And this is where some of the real goodies start. So there's going to be, forewarning, there's going to be a lot of KZs in here. So I have these. Okay. So they are 1 dynamic 2 BA see-through shells. I do not know the model of KZ this is. I want to say it's like no, it's not KS. Yeah, honestly, I couldn't tell you. Super small profile, like super tiny. The 2BA are just right in the nozzle there. There's no dampening or anything whatsoever, which is kind of the downfall to some of these IEMs, just because they have a lot of BA timbre, and some of them are kind of sharp. But yeah, just your typical KZ cable, typical like KZ IEM. Very nice, heavy, substantial build. But yeah, this is an older one. I remember seeing these around. But yeah, I'll graph all of these. I'll throw graphs up and stuff. And then next we get into the CVJ. Now these are the CS8s. And sadly, I had a boo-boo with one of these. As soon as I pulled them out of the box, there was a, come on, focus. Focus. Well, you're not going to focus now? You just break all of a sudden? There we go. Gosh, damn. So anyway, so yeah, so these are the CVJ CS8s. They are 1DD 3BA, and as soon as I pulled the ear tip off, the nozzle came flying off with it. I remember that was one of the defects with these. The nozzles would just randomly detach. I managed to fix it. I still have to glue around the driver. But yeah, I had to like take the dynamic driver out and extend the wires and then re-solder the BA. But yeah, so it is working now, but I need to re-glue the driver because there is a little bit of leak. But yeah, these sound pretty decent, not bad. But yeah, so we got those, and then I got another CVJ here that you guys might be familiar with. Stop it. These are the CVJ mirrors. There we go. Oops. So, oh my goodness, come on. Alright, so yeah, so CVJ mirrors, 12 hybrid, so I assume it's 1DD 5BA per earphone. They're not bad, they sound decent. It's good for nice like budget IEM. And then we have a couple more fascinating ones here. Now, I have no idea what these are, and I'll tell you, I have a hint. So, the brand I believe is Auglamour, A-U-G-L-A-M-O-U-R, Auglamour, okay? They're very, very well built, very nice IEMs. it says like right on the shell there's a 3D resin printing, but inside, and you can just barely make it out, the speakers say Dunu on them. They are dual driver, dual 8mm, I believe. But yeah, they both say Dunu right on there. You see DUNU, and it's in the typical Dunu font. So if anybody knows anything more about these, please let me know. But yeah, they sound decent. They have horrible pressure issues. They're not vented at all, so it's just awful. And they have some like treble issues and stuff. But yeah, they're not bad. They're actually pretty highly resolving, and they sound pretty good. But man, they are temperamental to wear. So, and then again, I'm gonna avoid this corner here till last. And then we have the what is these? KZ ES3, I want to say. No, ZSR. Okay, yeah. So KZ ZSR. These are really funky shaped IEM. Super huge, pointy, weird looking wings on the ears, and then huge chunky nozzles. Very weird looking IEMs. But yeah, so we got these. Kind of cool looking, kind of unique and just strange. They look like some sort of alien earphone. Then we have the Guide Ray. Now these are a clone or like a redesign of the Canera BD005. I noticed that right off the bat as soon as I saw inside them. So you have this one balanced armature here, like in the kind of nozzle area, and then there's a dynamic driver kind of further up. Very nice build quality, all resin build, good sounding. I actually think they sound better than the BD005. So yeah, so interesting IEM. I'd be interested to take them apart. I want to say that they probably have, and I don't know if they have Knowles drivers in them, but I want to say it's like a dynamic driver and a Knowles 38753, I think it is, the full range BA. So stop it. And then we got a whole bunch of these. So this is the CCA C12. Okay, anybody familiar with these? You'll know it's 1DD 5 BA per side, 12 drivers total. Not bad sounding. We won't get into that either. That'll be one for later. So anyway, so this is the last of this drawer here, and then we will get into the final drawer, and then I'll show you guys the special IEMs. So we got the CCA. These actually don't sound very good, but the CCA CA16. This is like the more modern KZ or CCA design. This is when they switched to that narrow ear tip piece or whatever. So, but yeah, so 16 drivers, so 8 per side. They feel extremely light for having 8 drivers per side, so I'd be curious to see what's inside those. And then we got the ZSTs. Anybody that knows, these were like a lot of people's first IEMs. I actually owned a couple pair of these. Didn't really care for them. Then we have a very special one. This is the ZSN Hi-Fi. Okay, this is one of, in my opinion, KZ's best IEMs. It's a 1DD 1BA, part of the ZSN line of earphones, but it has this like different. It's like a special green driver. I believe it's titanium coated, and BA in the nozzle. But yeah, these are actually pretty cool. Very interesting character to them, but they're pretty well performing for the price. And then we have the, what are these? So these are the ZSN Pro X's. Same story, different driver. So this is after KZ switched drivers. I think they switched to their like in-house drivers. So you got a DD and a BA on either side. Very substantial build quality. So this is like one of KZ's high points as far as IEM quality goes. Then we have another one here that has a very good sound quality for an all BA set, but poor build quality for the most part. So this is the AS06. I don't know if you guys remember these, but they're 6 balanced armatures, so you got 3 per side, 1 for bass, mids, and treble. One of these units had a channel imbalance, and so I had to rewire it. It's still not 100%. I think the BA needs to be replaced. Sometimes when a BA gets damaged, it'll decrease in volume. So, but cool kind of build. We can cover these later if you guys ever want to get more in depth on the AS06. But not a bad sounding IEM at all. These are actually probably one of KZ's best all BA sets that they released. Stop it! Sorry, the bird is she's getting anxious. And then we have these weirdos, and I'm sorry guys, I'll try to speed through this as fast as possible. So we have these weirdos here. They're MMCX. They have no branding on them whatsoever. Okay. They have a BA down here towards the base. I don't know if I can show you. There's a BA right there in the base, but then they use a tube for the BA, which I've never seen in like a cheaper plastic build. And then the dynamic driver is in the top area here and has this weird like plastic shield over it. And then there's like, I don't know, they're really weird, man. And they have these black meshes on them. I don't know if this is stock or if the previous owner added these, but yeah, very, very curious about these, because that is definitely like a handmade, like somebody did that by hand, just threw the pieces in there, like the gold fleck and the black chunks and stuff. So I'm not sure what's going on here, but very, very weird, very interesting. Alright, and then we have the ZSN Pro, so getting back into the ZSN family. So we had the Hi-Fi, the Pro X, and then the Pro. Same thing, these have the later like KZ driver, it looks like, with the BA in the nozzle. Still a good set of IEMs, just a slightly different tuning. Then we have some really special ones here. These are very special in my eyes. Come on. So these are the ZS10s. You guys remember the ZS10s? Super old KZ Classic IEM. Really interesting build quality. It's this plastic shell, big chunky plastic shell, but there's 4 BAs. Let me see if I can get in here. So you have 4 BAs, 2 for the highs, I assume 2 for the mids, and then a dynamic driver for the bass. And this huge like cavity for the driver, and then it kind of combines here in the nozzle, like you can see where that splits. But yeah, super interesting IEM. You have this like crossover board that it composes the actual faceplate. Definitely one of KZ's classic, like, outrageous IEMs, man. This was some neat stuff, like some really cool stuff. So anyway, yeah, so definitely a gem. If you guys want to see inside these, I'll take them apart, but I don't want to get too crazy with them. I'll just, you know, do kind of like a partial teardown of them, and we can measure them and stuff, and take a closer look into like the crossover section. But yeah, so anyway, so that's the ZS10, I believe. And then we have the ZS4, I want to say. These are the ZS4s, but it's very similar build. Get the crossover board as the faceplate, and then instead of all the BAs and stuff, you only have one dynamic driver, and then you have one BA inside the shell. And I wish they would go back to this, but this simple, clear, see-through shell, like, I love that. You can see all the components inside. I think it's awesome. I think it's beautiful. So anyway, super cool, super rare, old gem of KZ. Definitely from some of their glory days. And then I got one more to show you guys. I think this is the ZSR, I want to say, and I do apologize because I have no idea what the model number is, or model name, but very, very hefty design. Apparently they're 1DD 2BA, I think, or 1DD 1BA. They have these huge chunky nozzles, which makes me think that they might be 2BA, but very, very small, super small design. So yeah, I think this is, I don't know, AZ something. I don't know. If you know, please let me know. But yeah, we can take those apart, check those out. But yeah, so essentially, this is the whole collection here. So all these random IEMs, a lot of KZs and CCAs, some super classics, some super gems, some not so classics, and then we got, like I said, the few other weird KZs, CVJs, Oglammer, what was this again? Guide Ray, yeah, and some other stuff. What was that one again? Yeah, another KZ. So anyway, so let's get into, so that was the generous donor who would like to remain anonymous, and then let's get into my buddy Will's presentation, or what he sent along. So we have, and I do apologize, I can't think of the brand name off the top of my head, but these are the Tiandre, or whatever it is, Tiandre. These are the TD10s, okay? Very small dynamic driver. These are actually very similar to the Venture Electronics, what's it called? I just forgot the name of it. I bought them, and they weren't very good. But anyway, it's very similar to those. I believe it uses the same exact driver, actually, and very similar chassis, like the housing, except I think that the Venture Electronics has a different chamber here in the nozzle. But yeah, so super small 6mm driver. Everything else is just, you know, space. So it's crazy that they went through all that effort to mold these and used all that plastic just to have a teeny little 6mm driver. But here we are. But yeah, so we could play around with those. And then he sent me these. Now I already started taking these apart. So this is the BGVP scale. They are not good. I would not recommend buying them. They're just, yeah, just save your money. Just save the extra 20 bucks and go with like the the HBB Con. These are just not good. It's sad to say it. The speakers that they used are good quality, but the design, and I kind of knew that was going to be an issue, that the design of the shell was going to be a problem. So we have that. Then we have a IE900 clone. This IE900 clone does not have a partner because I had already taken it apart. So if you guys are curious what is inside the IE900 clone, hit me up in the comments, let me know, and I will share with you pictures of the driver and the various tuning methods that they used. And I'll also get a graph going so we can take a look at a graph of the IEMs. So anyway, so that is the first half of what my buddy Will sent along. And that's just kind of the small stuff. That's why I put it on top. And I'm sure you guys noticed there are a couple IEMs in here that are very interesting looking. Alright, so this is a very special pair of IEMs. Alright. So you guys are familiar with these, right? You know who these are. So this is the AudioSense DT600s. Okay, 6BA. They have a slight issue with them. I mean, they sound fine to me. I don't listen to them at loud volumes, but apparently they have just a slight issue. But yeah, 6BA, so too low, too mid, too high, or actually too low, too mid, too high. And yeah, pretty nifty design, all completely potted in resin. So maybe we can play around with these. I'm not sure what you guys would like to see done with them, but might do something with those. And then we have another one that is very special, and I actually really like these IEMs. They sound pretty good. They have one design flaw that can be really easily fixed, so maybe I'll try to reach out to the company and tell them. But yeah, so this is the GS Audio, otherwise known as Fearless. Fearless's manufacturer over in China. There we go. So GS Audio is a OEM ODM brand. They have many different kinds of IEMs, but they manufacture mainly for Fearless Audio. But yeah, so they started their own brand, and the build quality is actually very good on these. They use very good materials. The drivers are kind of cheap. That's why the prices are cheap, but you get what you pay for, and they're actually very good, very high quality for what you get. They use the exact same drivers that I use, so they're, I believe, E-Audio, the 29689 for the mids, and either a 3161, what is it, 31736 for the highs, or they use two 22955s. But yeah, so you have 4 BAs, one dynamic driver, this super cool configuration where the driver's off to the side, and then it's side ported through this tube here. And that's how you get the bass. So it just comes off from the side. Super neat build. All these, if you're wondering what these little gray sections are, they are 3D printed cavities that the tubes go into, and then the BAs go into. And the dampeners are actually just like the simple sticker type, like the mesh type that you just like push, you know, onto the back of a driver or whatever, or onto the mouth of a nozzle. And they, yeah, they're 3D printed, and they just boop, pop them on there, and that's how they couple them together. It's really nifty, really cool. But yeah, same thing with the dynamic driver cap. It's all 3D printed, but yeah, very high quality, very high quality resin, cheap PCB crossovers. Like I said, you know, they're trying to get the cost as low as possible. But very nice build quality for the price, and the sound quality is not bad too. Not for everybody; they're definitely different sounding, but I really enjoy them, and I think they're very special. So if you guys want to see something with these, just let me know. I have already taken a pair like this apart. That's how I know how they're constructed. And I would rather not take these apart, but maybe we could do like a retuning session or something. Or take the backs off and have a closer look at the drivers, because I want to vent the dynamic drivers. So if you want to see something like that, let me know. And then I believe this is the last one. I want to say this is the last one. Do we got any other IEMs laying around? Oh, I got one more I can talk about. So anyway, so this is the IE40. This is a clone. This is not the original. But I'm pretty sure they use the same drivers, if not similar drivers. So very nifty. They use this crazy weird connector here. So if you guys know what that is, let me know. It looks like an MMCX, but like elongated. It's really weird. But yeah, so he sent those along too, and those are pretty cool. I think it'd be kind of a cool driver to take a look at. So anyway, so that is that. That's like 30-something IEMs. Like I said, I told you guys, and I wasn't kidding when I said it. I am drowning right now in IEMs. Like, I don't even know where to start as far as like video content and stuff goes. It's just so much. It's really overwhelming. And I would eventually like to do a giveaway too. I want to do like a 3K giveaway, so if you guys want to see that, let me know. I got one more IEM for you guys real quick. I'll just show you, as it's already taken apart. So you guys familiar with the OH10s? Okay, so I picked up a pair on eBay. They are broken. Okay, one of the units doesn't work, but I picked them up for 60 bucks. Pretty much almost brand new condition. There's like no scratches on them. A lot of fingerprints. They're huge fingerprint magnets. But anyway, yeah. So I bought a pair of these, and I did take apart the broken one. Okay. So if you guys want, I'll post pictures, or I could maybe put the... What are you doing? Maybe bird was hitting me in the face with her feather, or with her whatever you call it. Anyway, yeah. So anyway, or with her wing, duh. So anyway, if you guys want to see a little bit more into these, I can kind of give you a closer look into them. This driver is not the original driver. This is actually the driver from the FH3. I'm getting ready to order replacements for these. Yes, you can get replacements for these. And then that's the 33518 and the little crossover board. But yeah, so OH10s, another little project I'm working on, just because I always wanted to hear them, and I thought it'd be cool to take them apart and play around with them. What else do we have? Oh yeah, and then I got these nifty these nifty little drivers here. These are BSE or Best Sound, etc., or Best Sound Audio, BSA. I don't know. They're 8mm dynamic / magnetostat drivers, and they sound pretty good. But I was just doing a quick little tuning project with them, just playing around. And then lastly, I will just say this before I go. I put it in the comments, but if you guys want to, if you guys want me to make a video on how to assemble these, this is a planar IEM that I made with not instructions, but I made it with a file on Thingiverse, and it is essentially a file that has like you know, you can print and then apply lacquer and whatnot, and yeah, it fits most 14mm drivers and planar drivers, and they actually sound really good. Like, these sound incredibly good, probably just as good as any other bought one. Yes, I know you're bored. I'm sorry, I'm almost done. So anyway, so yeah, so I was thinking about making a video of that. If you guys have seen in my community section, I did a little poll just to see if anybody would be interested. So I think I'll go ahead and make a video of these. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. So again, thanks for watching, guys. If you want to see anything done with any of these, feel free to leave me a comment. Let me know what you'd like to do. Maybe I'll make a video and I'll just start like taking apart random IEMs. Or like I said, when I hit 3K, maybe we'll do like a 3K kind of giveaway or something like that, and I'll give away a couple IEMs to a couple lucky individuals. So anyway, guys, with that, I will let you go. Have a great weekend, or a great week, I should say, and I will catch you later. See ya.